According to the World Health Organization, measles cases have increased by 225% in the Western Pacific region. Cases jumped from just over 1,400 in 2022 to more than 5,000 last year. WHO Western Pacific Regional Director Dr. Saya Ma'upiukala told Caleb Fotheringham there was a drop in measles and rubella vaccinations during the COVID-19 pandemic.
I think the Pacific Island countries remains a high priority for the Western Pacific region. With the current situation of increasing outbreaks globally, increased tourism-related travel to Pacific Island countries following the end of the pandemic, and the risk of measles importation as happened in 2019, I think it was the right time to share the news that we released last week on the 225% increase in cases reported in the region from 2022 to 2023. So I think Pacific is still a high risk of measles outbreak.
Just on that, the 225% increase in the region, can you provide some insight why that has happened?
During the COVID, the immunization coverage has dropped in almost all the region globally. Now, the work done by WHO is to encourage the vaccination coverage now. Because of that COVID-19 outbreak, the widened gap of immunization. For you to protect the member states, they have to have a high vaccination coverage, which means 2 doses of measles vaccine. So some countries managed to do the first dose, and with the outbreak, they did not manage to do the second dose. So filling the gaps now is what we encourage member states, the importance of high vaccination coverage at the moment.
Okay, so when the vaccination rates dropped during COVID, was that because people were feeling fatigued from vaccinations? Just sort of wondering why people missed out on their vaccinations during that period.
I think the health workforce were concentrating on COVID-19 vaccination and then forget about the routine vaccination, not only measles, but other routine immunization schedule. So after the COVID-19, people are going back, filling the gaps that happened during the COVID-19.
And how is that going? How are the vaccination gaps getting filled? Is it successful? As we mentioned before, there have been countries, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, they have gone and done some vaccination campaigns. Have they been successful in doing so?
Since 2019 measles outbreak in the Pacific, series of measures were taken to improve population immunity and surveillance capacity. So all the countries that introduced 2 doses of measles-containing vaccine, and including recent introduction in Vanuatu as well. So there have been regular catch-up campaign and supplementary immunization activities in several Pacific Island countries to ensure a high level of immunity. So the vaccination campaigns and catch-up in 2022 and 23 in Fiji, Kiribati, Republic of Marshall Island, Micronesia, Palau, Samoa, Solomon Island, and Vanuatu has been going very well. Immunity caps among older birth cohorts were closed by wide age range outbreak response and preventive supplementary immunization activities in 2019 to 2020 in several Pacific Island countries. So the catch-up of vaccination campaign is a successful for Pacific Island countries.
So are you feeling confident then this increase will plateau and then hopefully decrease?
Yes, that will definitely reduces the risk of children being sick and also prevent them from being deaf. Because I believe and I think that no child should get sick or die from measles. The only thing that we can do is make sure that they receive the measles rubella vaccination.